the transit again, and things just sort of the welding side of things just got worse and worse. I put that in there, not the most brilliant patch in the world, but it's solid. Actually what I've done underneath it is better than that, but that is solid and it can just be filled over now to smart enough. This, like I said, not a pristine job, just to get it solid again. But that was, I think I remember showing you the hole that was in the seal. Well, it wasn't just a hole in the seal, it was all behind. I'll show you in a minute what I've done there. I might have shown you this earlier, I can't remember, I did a video about a week or so ago. That's only just where the water is running there, but that is all been welded in there, all nice and solid now. So that's done. I've welded a bit back behind at the breakaway. You can see some welds there, that's from underneath. I'll take you under there now to show you what I've been doing there. My welding isn't the best in the world. Some's gone well, some hasn't. I'd say probably I'm probably at a 7 out of 10 welder, 6, 7 out of 10. Cars, I don't think the easiest because of the rubbish that's all been underneath it over the years. You know, underseal and that. The torch isn't the best, but you can probably see okay. I've just done that one there. Yeah, the torch isn't very good at all, actually. But yeah, I've done that one there. I had to join another one in because it was rotten a bit further along once I started interfering with it. I put one patch and thought I'd done that, put that little one in. But a bit of a patchwork job, but it'll do the job. A middle bit in there is solid, but that is, I hope you can see, I've got to turn the torch off because it's not really helping much. That is for the other side from that seal I said. So I've had to put that in up there. That was a bit welded back to the back of the step. I'll just show you inside. I had to put that bit up there, and there's still a little bit there to do. A little bit there to do, and a bit down there. So, but we're getting on with this side. I wanted this side done by the end of the weekend. Whether I'll get there or not, I don't know. That really went wrong up there in welding for some reason. I don't know whether there's some rubbish in there or it's set wrong. The wire feed was a little bit too fast at that point. So anyway, I'm getting on quite well with this side. The problem is now I need to jack it up and work from and take the wheel off. You see my welds there from in the past, what I did when I put the new arch and that on it. So yeah, we're getting on with this. Yeah, some of my welds, if it weren't for a grinder and the invention of a grinder and seam sealer, they wouldn't look great. But to be honest, that up there isn't, I've seen a lot worse, put it that way. And it's all nice and solid now. There was a little mud flap bracket there. I ain't bothering with that, don't need it. I'm not putting mud flaps on it. This will probably be sold at some point, the van anyway. But as it's a camper, if it's just a normal transit van, it wouldn't be worth the hassle. But as it's a camper and it's all fitted out, it is worth the hassle. So yeah, and let's have a look around the other side. There isn't so much to do this side. I think majority of that inner seal is all okay. So hopefully that'll be alright. I'm struggling to get movement under here. The wind's blowing dust in my eyes. But if you look there, there's a hole there, and there's a hole that other side inside the step. So I'll do what I did the other side there, and then there's a hole. You can see somewhere there. I've cleaned that off already, and there's a hole up there on the top of where the suspension mount goes. I just put a little plate in there, and that's all there is this side. I think it's a lot better this side, probably because this is the off side, and the sides generally suffer more. As I've just found along near the back, at the back of the side loading door, it's not very good there either. But I'll just leave the video here at the moment. You can see I'm getting on okay with this. It's nice and solid now. I think it's all alright along there. It's just a bit at the back end, so I'm not worried about that at the moment. I want to get this front end done, all painted up and everything, and sealed and protected again, so it can go on a good few years more. I did loads of welding on this in the past, but you own one of these old transits, you're going to have to do some welding because they are rust buckets. I'd advise you, if you're going to make a camper, don't use one of these, even though there's not many of these old ones around anymore. But even the newer ones, the Mark 6, they rot too quite bad, actually, if not worse than these. So I'd advise you to go for something, probably Volkswagen or something, not the old Volkswagens, because they were rustbacks too. I mean, sort of T5s, even the T4s, they didn't rot too bad. They're okay. My old one had a couple of patches, but not much, so they're not a bad van as a base. There's plenty out there, but I wouldn't advise a Transit really, because unless you get a brand new one. Just a bit of an update on the Transit camper, the Mark 5. I actually am getting on quite well. I haven't done a lot of filming of it, but I've actually now fixed all in there. I found, you can just see the edge of the welds. I've sort of smartened it up. Seam seal, the welds weren't too bad, but I put some seam seal around and red oxide it. So I'd put a plate in down there. I put a couple in around there as well. So all it needs doing now is this needs a clean up under there, and then probably go over with some oxide, and then go over the stone chip. That looks like there's a hole there, but there isn't, because I did it from the inside. Ordered that from the inside, so that is all done. All this side is actually totally done under here, welding side things. The other side, I'm almost finished. I put a plate in there, like I said the other day. I put a plate in there, a little tiny bit to finish up there. If I can get underneath, I'll show you better. So from this point of view, you can see right over there, everything that's been done in the red oxide has been welded, so it's tidied up all right, nice and solid now. So yeah, that's just ready for its stone chip there. I'm getting on quite well with the welding side of things. You might not be able to see quite so well from there because it's a bit darker there. Oh, yes, you can see where I've welded up a plate in there, there. That's the bit you can see from behind the arch. There's just a little hole where the finger is there now. Got to do that, and a little bit on top of where the spring bolt's on, but that can be done from inside. So that means that'll be done as well. So the only welding I have to do on it now, if I can get out, is you go along this side, in there, behind where the side load, it isn't unlocked at the moment, behind it, and there's a bit sort of right behind as well, so that's going to be a little bit of so you can see loads of fucking rubbish coming out. But I had all welded up in there and everything before, so I should get good. There's some underneath there, you can see, but it's all through there. I think the rest of the silver on here to about there is okay. I'll just check it, but I think that's all right. So it's basically this corner here. Go around the other side. So I've been doing little bits of body work as I'm going along. Lay down here. I've got issues there, and I thought there was something along there, but I'm not sure it's too bad. I'll have a good poke around in that and just check. Be a bit of a bonus if it's just that bit there, it's got holes in it there. So I'll cut that out and try to join it into there if that bit's okay. It's quite sort of solid there. So we're getting on okay with this. Still, once I've done the painting underneath the arches, the bumper can go back on. I bought a new number plate, that can go back on as well. It's going to go up to my dad's to have the wings sprayed. But apart from that, everything else can sort of have a bit of a polish up. The bonnet has got cracks in it, I might have mentioned before. I was going to sort of leave that, but I might along the side loading door, because the side loading door's got cracks in it as well, and all like around there. Issue there. I'm tempted, it's going to cost me a little bit, but to have the bonnet and the side loading door sandblasted, so it can just have paint on from word go, because trying to correct them problems without taking it all off is going to be a little bit very time consuming. I've got a little bit of an issue there. I think I was using some bad filler and did it, and there was a similar problem there. But I have started along that run a bit. We're sort of getting there a little bit along there. So yeah, moving on. I'm just going to get the key and I'll show you in the door shutters. That's in the door shut. That is where I put a plate in. You've probably seen that on the other video what I filmed before. I filled it up a bit, smoothed it out. It's not too bad at all. There's a plastic step bit fit in there. For some reason, that sort of begins to paint a little bit there, so I'll just allow that, and then I'll probably just smooth hammer like that, and then everything can go back in here then. And that bit will be done. So yeah, I'm pleased with that, how that's come on. The other side, I've got to have some filler weld. I can't show you that at the moment because I'm struggling to undo the other door after from inside. But there also is this bit of steel here. You can see I've started to sort of build it up with filler. Build up there with filler. That's where I had to put up some plates, and I didn't get to the panel or anything. I just made the plates and welded it in. That's all metal under there. I'm just building it up now to finish off, because I could actually put my hand right through from this side, right through to the bit you saw from underneath behind. But that's all really solid now, so that side of things is okay. But my next job, like I said, is just doing them couple of little bits this side. I've got the welder, that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm getting quite well with this welder. So yeah, just a little bit up there, and there's a bit up there, but I'll do that from inside and then clean all that off a bit as best I can. I don't know if I've shown you it before, but if you can see up the front there, I've had to put a plate on there. And that's about it really. So I am getting the welding side of things, I am moving on with this thing. I would like it done quite soon. I don't want to leave it another winter. That's what's been the problem. It has been sitting too many winters, probably about 5 winters, and it wasn't too bad when I got it. I did it all up, did the conversion and everything, did a lot of welding on it, but not a massive amount on the front end. But time it's been standing, it has got what was got in. So I've sorted them areas, there's common areas all sort of near the step, even though the steps in themselves aren't too bad, it's just everything around it. But it's all nice and solid now, all proper metal in there, no bodge job. So even though it looks a little bit patchworky, but that's good enough for me for this particular vehicle. So yeah, I'll show you once I've moved on a little bit more.